What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerdcast for the next episode of Dying Light, where we will head down into the sewers and presumably hook up whatever this antenna is that needs to be taken care of so that we can finish the game off. Let's have a look over on this side. There it is. Maybe go through some sewers. Yeah! I don't feel like being stinky right now, but ultimately it seems like a minor objective on the stepping stone towards our goal, so I suppose we can take a good hot shower later on once we get the hell out of here. Although I seem like, if you're like a GRE operative that goes rogue like this, I feel like you're probably not going to be long for the... Is the GRE a real thing? I don't know if it is or not. I think it's probably just a construct for the game. They said that at the beginning. Everything is like fake and not real, so don't take them to be real. Nonetheless, if you're part of a powerful government agency and you decide to go rogue and like rat them out, my guess is that they're probably going to be sending some bald guys after you fairly soon. A hard lockpick, huh? Well, that's never deterred me before. So there it is. Consider yourself foiled, Lockies. Well, like, technically I'm tinned. I'm made out of tin, but, you know, foil, whatever. That's all good. I guess it's simply the state of the metal. We'll grab that right there. We'll grab that. Got a couple of hards right here. I don't really need to do this anymore, but I figure it's worth a look just because I'm curious right now, and it's great to kill a couple minutes while we're hanging out at the beginning of a dungeon. I should probably also get myself... What the hell is that? That one is way, way cooler looking than some of the other. I like how you get janky weaponry at the beginning of the game, and as you go through the later parts of the game, you end up with stuff that actually looks like it came from some kind of survival store or expensive locality. There we go. I'm not going to say that I'm getting better at lockpicking, but I think I might be getting better at lockpicking. It seems vaguely possible. I guess I'll bring it along, even if I'm not going to equip it, just so I can sell it off later on. I also need gauze so we make some more med kits, because I think our med kit supply is looking a little bit single-digity. And I did grab, I don't know, let's see here. I have 22 shields. Why would I need 22 shields? Oh, I can make 22 shields. Derp. Alright, well, I'm going to sit here for a second and make some more med kits, because we went through quite a few in that last little section. Anytime there's gunfire, you tend to take a bullet here, a bullet there, and then over time it really, really adds up, so... And then I'm going to make normal grenades, because you know we're going to be up against Rice again in the future, so the DIY grenades are pretty good, and I like to have them around. The shrapnel ones I was not impressed with. We haven't tried the toxic or the freezing grenades yet. Then again, I don't have any fluorescent mushrooms, because I sold them all, because that's just the sort of foresight that I like to apply to my playthroughs. So, what can you do about it? Supposed to be contacting somebody once I get down in here. Worst placement ever for your house. It just seems like it would be... That water sound would drive me nuts. I could never live down here. I go crazy too much. Go crazy too quickly anyways. This guy died with his shirt off in the sewer. Under some dripplies.
Fuck it. Is that a kid? No way.
I don't think that it is. It's probably another one of those little goobers. You probably should have learned your lesson by now. Yeah, exactly. Should have learned your lesson by now. You know it's not a kid. Oh wow, there's like dead kids in here and stuff. Alright. I heard a big boom.
Didn't shut it up fast enough, shit.
And I get rid of some of the speedies before the big dude gets in here. Try and keep an eye on my radar when I fight these fights, because that's the best way to keep track of who's charging at you from one direction. Just sort of like turn and swing, you know what I mean? Okay, nobody behind me, but we got one coming in on this side. And dealt with, kinda. I mean, sorta. It wasn't like the pure kind of dealt with that I'm used to, although this would be nice. Let's go back up against the wall right here, shall we? Okay. Off with his head, off with her head. I feel like the back end of the game, I like the fact that they allowed you to transition into single-shot weaponry. The beginning of the game, it took forever to finish anybody off, and I like how at this point you just kind of like wade your way through the foe. I don't know if I have to like make some sort of advancement while I'm doing this, because it seems like they're endlessly spawning right now. I can't say that that's the way it works with 100% impunity. However, God, the zombies still crack me up when they fall off stuff. It's still routinely funny, like every time. Ooh, why are you not swinging right now? I feel like you should be swinging. Let's hit that lockdown. Let's look for a way out of this hellhole. How about that? How's that sound? See if there's any way that we can work our way out. It looks like there's a valve over here. Yeah. I think I'm supposed to be backed up against the fucker. Well, if I was a little bit more skillful, I could have got the hell out of here faster, but give it a go. Why not? Yeah, I felt like I was going to get pelted right there. Now that the big dude's out anyways, it almost seems like there's no point. Come on. Charge me, you big idiot. There we go. It's these guys right here that actually sort of like... Oh, maybe I only had like a few seconds to react. I don't know. Oh, never mind. We're in. Let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah. Straight down the pipe. Get our sewer shark on here. Can I open that one? I cannot, but they are following me on the outside, which means that this pipe is designated as some kind of like no-fly zone for the zombies. Get a repair done real fast. We got a freebie, which is super stellar. Very, very few things I enjoy as much as a freebie here. And then I think we got to walk down this pipe as well. I'm not interested in hanging out over there and fighting much longer. Oh, never mind. We're dead-ended out over here, but it's not going to stop me from taking a cheap hit on that guy and removing one of his vestigial... maybe not vestigial. It might be a lot more required than I thought it was. Either way, it's not going to stop me from removing one of his excess body parts. He's got two of them. He'll be fine. Ow. Okay. That's concerning. We do have to clear these little pricks out. We can't let this stand. Well, more importantly, we can't let this spit. Alright, so do I have climbing space now without getting spit on? I still hear the sound of vomiting. Oh, we got one. Where the hell am I getting hit from right now? Oh. Alright. I like the way he can just like spit through the floor right there. Makes my job a little bit more difficult.
From here to up there. I gotta find a ledge or something.
It's called a grappling hook, bro. You've had one like the entire game. Oh, man. Is it going to be one of those janky parts where it's just like, you can't use your grappling hook right here because arbitrary reasons? I bet it will be. I'll try it again in a second once we wind back up, but... There we go. And then I'll probably just go over... There we go. A little bit better. A little bit better. Sometimes it just doesn't stick the way that you want it to. Is this the location we're trying to get to, or are we trying to get to a different room right now? Looks like a different room right now. Let's get back up. It's okay. I was waiting for my grappling hook to spool anyways. 2 spool for school. Is this just a treasure room? What happened to you, man? Apparently gunned down while running around. Got some rifle rounds, though. That might be useful in the future. Nothing inside that med kit. I like how they're dual-wielding med kits in this room. It appears as though many, many work-related hazards take place within this, like, little 10x10. Oh, maybe it's over there. It does say exit on it. Cool. We're out of here. Up the stairs and out the other side. We were supposed to contact somebody when we get to the other side, too, like Savvy or somebody, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Get out of here. Now would be a great time to do that. I mean, that guy's just going to run straight through like he doesn't give a damn, but it was fun while it lasted. Want some shotgun shells? Christmas sale, shotgun shells. The only stipulation is I will give you as many free shotgun shells as you want, but you have to receive them with your mouth, because I'm cruel like that. Yes. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is my hallway. Do you enjoy what you see? It has such features like walls, ceilings, floors, all within close proximity, possibly adjoining 2 locations. I don't like leaving you behind me, so I'm just going to come down and chop you in half real quick. It's nothing personal. I just feel like I can't leave you in the map section behind me while still feeling safe about myself. Don't think I can do it. What's in there? Stink pipe? Okay. I don't need any stink pipe right now. You can keep the stink pipe away from me. That is the one product for which I have no desire to purchase. Some more stairs, thus ensuring that we have super awesome Gluteus Maximuses by the time we get out of here. Gluteus Maximi? I don't know if that's how you pluralize it or not. Out we go!
Beautiful weather. Oh, this must be the place.
I guess we made it through another night unnoticed. So do I want to go? I feel like going to the top of this thing might be the better plan, although I'm going to try and do it. It's not connecting, so no, we can't climb to the top. I was going to say I could run down that way. It might make my life a little bit easier. How big is this place? I guess I'll go down the way that the designer gods intended.
I'm gonna do this and end up landing on a bag of rusty knives. I just know it.
Yeah, it's interesting that he brings that up thus
Savvy,
far.
you there?
Yeah, man. You okay?
I'm above ground and still in one piece.
Oh, good. Now listen, you'll need the key card to the substation. Otherwise, there'll be no power to the antenna.
Okay, where do I get this card?
You'll have to search the containers. It'll be in one of them.
Would I have to search the place? You mean the card might not even be here?
No, it's there, mate. It's just the last guy who tried to do something like this made it to one of the containers before we, lost contact with him.
I'm going to try and go through this with some sense of rapidity. Oh, they come up out of the bushes, too. That's not good. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, you're way too excited about this meeting. So I'm going to need you to step back for a second. Step back. Or get electrocuted. That's cool. Step back while electrocuted. It all works for me. Maybe put a couple slugs in this big bastard over here. Might work out a little bit better for the plan. I don't know what he's swinging at right now, but it's not me, so I don't care. And just a few more shells. We got shells like Ninja Turtles episodes here, which means basically like 4 per 30-minute period. Was there ever an episode where they met female turtles? I think there was. Wasn't there? There was either a comic or an episode where they met female turtles, like in an alternate dimension or something. Did you know that Ninja Turtles used to be super violent? Like the original comic book was actually really, really violent, and then they toned it down and they turned all the foot members into robots for the cartoon so that kids could watch it. That was basically the change that they made. Hey, what's up? I have spent my share of time leaned over on an object, gagging and retching. However, I have no desire to watch you do it, and I have even less desire for you to come back after me after we get out of here, so there it is. 2 locations, so we got to search containers for access cards. Sounds good to me. I'm always down for a wild goose chase. Maybe just, like, do that. Sure. Absolutely. Didn't kill him, but it got close. Oh, wow, didn't kill any of them. It just blew off their associated limbs. That's no good. Are the arms and legs of the Associated Press the associated limbs? Or is that kind of like the subsidiary companies that they do work for? Oh, there's a shitty McSpitty. Oh, and a boomer! Run, fool! Here, I'll stand right there. Ooh. Boom. Headshot. Alright, so that character's taken out. Let me grab some of this loot while we're here. Camouflaging seems like it might not be a terrible plan, but it only lasts a little while, so I'm not going to waste my time with it right now. There it is. That guy had 500 bucks. That guy was ready to go when he died. He knew what was up. I'm going to bring some extra weapons along just in case we start to find ourselves wanting as we go through this location. So I guess they're calling these storage crates. They're called portables in the United States, I suppose, but it could just be like a regional thing. Move these up to the top. I don't say that as kind of like, I don't say that to be snooty. I say that just to let people know that they're called different things in different places. To clarify, it's called a portable here. That's what we call them anyways. Key card. Hello. Aerosol. I'll take that for sure because we were running out of some of our chemical constituents for bombs and grenades and things. Some gauze. Alright, we'll grab you right there. Key card, key card, key card. Survivor sense might make my life easier. Okay, household supplies. I will point out that they are in a workplace right now, so technically they're workplace supplies, just by nature of their location. But you know what? Pedantry. Let's keep moving. Oh, I don't see anything out and about over here, although it is saying that there's another lootable location down and in on this side. Oh, maybe around the back. Okay, cool. I'm not okay with your existence, man. I don't like what you do, and I don't like anything about you. I wish you were created differently. He's like, I can't really help that, you know, like, Just try to run up on some guys and explode on them. That's all that I ever really wanted to do with life, is run up on people and either hug them or explode on them. And so once I was converted into a zombie, I knew that the choice was made. Okay, so portable number 1 gave us nada, zilch, kaputski. Let's get out of here. It means that I see a number of blue containers off on that side and a number of friends down below us. Let me get the grappling hook out just in case I screw this up somehow. I'm going to try and go very, very slowly. And by that I mean...
Shit. Worst bridge ever.
Well, to be fair... I tried to grapple, but it didn't go. I clicked, but... I thought my accuracy was on, but, you know, sometimes I misjudge things. It's a perceptional bias. Hey, stick your head up like that one more time. Just real fast. He's got a plain hammer. I prefer my hammers. I very much like them if they're going to be sour cream and onion. Just in case I ever need to lick a hammer, you know. 2 of them this time. Let's get rid of the spitty McShitties first. The shitty McSpitties. You can spin it around however you want. I don't really care. Put some nades in there, maybe blow off some of that armor. Although I will point out that we are very nearly out of bullets, so that's what I needed from you. So now that he's down, that leaves us to deal with this big mug over here. Okay. See how much damage I... Wow, they're going down quick, actually. I thought they were a lot more solid than that, but I guess they're not quite as tanky as we thought. Alright. As he presents his butt forth, we shall now dig upon it for loot, or dig in it, I guess. I don't know. I didn't bring my latex gloves, but if that's where he keeps his loot, that's where he keeps his loot. I have a long-standing dedication to finding hidden stuff, and if it's in the ass, we'll get in there. Like a prison guard on Fridays, we will get in there. Is that when they do it, prison guards? Do they do it on Fridays? Is that when you do the searches? That seems like it would be the worst part of my day, having to dig around in some random convict's ass. Like, well, damn, I'd just go for the squat and cough, to be honest. I would like squat and cough. If I don't have to do this, I'm not gonna. Squat and cough, essentially what it does, it means if somebody's keistered a weapon, so somebody's got themselves like a knife in their ass, which don't even ask. Don't ask. I wouldn't shove a knife in my ass. It seems like a worrisome risk to take with my rectal health, but if they have something keistered, it means that if they squat and cough, it pushes it through their diaphragm, so nobody with something keistered will ever squat and cough. They will refuse. What's this? Maybe this building? I don't know. Survivor sensing the hell out of this place right now. I'm not seeing anything that looks like it's full up with loot. $16 right there. So there might be some way to get in here. Go through the roof, maybe? Yeah, go through the roof. There it is. Key card. Would you like to come along with me? I would enjoy for you to be in my inventory. Key card. Power cable. Okay. I don't see it laying around, and I don't think it's going to be inside one of these cabinets, but I could be wrong. Nope, nothing in the box either. Keep the keycard in the medkit. Well, doesn't look like we lucked out with respect to this loot either. Let's go back out through the roof. We'll see what we can find, and that one's got a hole in the roof too, so I guess I'm just a giant noob. Inventory is full. I'd rather my inventory be full than empty, to be honest, because our weapons could break on us at any given moment. Oh, we got some shotgun ammo and an access card.
Yes! Fucking finally! Got it. Savvy, I got the key card.
Great. Now go to the substation. It's close to the antenna mast, inside the fence. Use the card to get inside.
I said this before, but I'll say it again. It seems like easy marketing to make a place that makes sub sandwiches called the Substation, and it'd be like shockingly good. See? Oh my god, it would be so easy marketing, guys. Get on this right now. I'm giving away ideas all over the Nerd Castle right now. If I spawn a millionaire, though, I at least want a little bit of credit. You don't have to pay me. You can keep all your money. It's all good. Verbal contract. Keep all your money from using, you know, my substation idea. However, just a shout out. Be like, hey, Splattercat gave me an idea to start this company called the Substation. And now we compete with Subway. So, it's shockingly delicious. I'm gonna run through some bushes because I can't go the easy way out. Is this the trail that maybe I can just grapple my way up? How about that? How does that sound? Yeah, let's grapplicate. There we go. Grapplificate. I like it with the F better. Grapplification sounds way more gratifying. Hooray for grapplification. No, grapplification. Why have you betrayed me? Like, well, you're kind of heavy, and my little springly thing that's inside of me is starting to get a tad warm. Did you just throw a bottle at me? Not okay. This is not a football game. There will be no throwing of batteries, bricks, refuse. I knew a guy that got tagged. I was at a show one time, and I got a friend that got tagged in the face with a bottle while he was on stage. It was no bueno. But until you've been booed off the stage, you're not a real musician. That's just what it comes down to. You have to be booed at least once. In order to be a full-fledged musician, you have to be booed at least once. It's a terrible feeling. It feels awful. I've been booed. It happens. Ooh, fence is open over there. I'll take care of him real quick before we come around the side of this corner.
Exploding one's fucking perfect.
I'm gonna try and get rid of the shitty McSpitties first because they're always my priority targets. That leaves me looking pretty good for right now, but the exploding ones are still around here, so we'll have to deal with them in just a moment. Probably via shotgun would be the way that I would do it. It doesn't look like there's a respawn here, so we can be as noisy as we want without having to worry about that more are gonna come filing on in. I'd love to get some more shells, but unavailable at this time, I guess. Please dial again later for shotgun shells. And I'm gonna get you a couple times real fast. It did kill off his friend, which is pretty cool. I like that. I may just set this dude on fire, considering how slow he is. I don't know if it's gonna help out that much, but it'll deal a little bit of damage. Then we'll drag him back through it while we have the chance. This guy's not affected either, because he's up in some kind of like work suit. I wish there were more passives in this game, too, to like increase your damage or whatever. I'd be interested in hearing the reason why they made that decision to include no passives in the game. Or at least very, very few passives. There are some that like increase your HP or whatever, but there's no passives for like 8% more damage on X weapon. Don't tell Wolverine, by the way. Nobody needs to boost his damage. He's already badass enough. And down he goes. A couple well-placed shells to the side of the head. As the turtles say. There's nothing like a well-placed shell, or, you know, any other animal that uses shells. Slidely, slidely.
Savvy, I'm in.
Okay, good. Turn on the transformer.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's slightly unnerving. Oh, look, he sways. I do a little dance for you inside the door. You don't like this dance, I've got many more. Can I cut the chain? That'd be immersive. I cannot cut the chain. Anyways, my song, I shouldn't make light. It's gallows humor. It's literal gallows humor. Transformer, where are you at for me? There it is. Peel that thing off of there, and then we'll throw out a little bit of light and maybe give ourselves some... Is there UV lighting around here, or am I just...
Awesome. Now find the control panel at the base of the mast and turn it on.
Okay. Easy enough. Oh. With these big guys, do the UV... I have UV flare. Let's try the UV flares real fast. It is nighttime. Does that get him? That did not deter him at all. That was surprisingly ineffective. Ah! Oh, I knew that one was going to get me. I don't know. Maybe they patched or something, because that one should have got me as of like a week ago, the last time I recorded. I record about a week's episodes in advance because like everybody's sick at work and stuff right now, and it makes me nervous. So I want to have enough episodes where you can all still be like entertained and have a good day, even though I'm sitting around blowing chunks. Because it's starting to look like a real possibility. I thought I made it through the spring without getting sick, but nope. There are sick people everywhere right now, and I'm just like, no, don't cough or breathe near me, small child at the supermarket. Why? Oh, he coughed on my bean can. Let's just put that back on the shelf, and I'll buy some beans elsewhere. Bye. Anyways, now that I'm saying bye, I think this is a good spot to break off the episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Dying Light. I look forward to seeing you all in future episodes. Take care out there, everybody, and as always, hi-do.